Hi lovelies and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Juliet, and yes, today I am a 1950s housewife. As you know, if you may have seen my previous videos, I'm in my 1950s housewife book reading era. So I thought I might team with the theme today for the May TBR. So I hope you appreciate it because I've done my best of a 1950s hairstyle. Now, I wasn't a hairdresser in the 1950s. I'm not that old. So this wasn't easy to do. So I do hope you appreciate it, my loves. And today, I have got my grandmother's, bless her heart, her teacup and saucer. And instead of my TBR jar, we're going to use the teacup and saucer because we're ladies and gentlemen from the 1950s and we drink our tea. So, I'm not going to tell you how successful my April TBR was. I will tell you about that in my April wrap up. But rather than letting my tea go cold, let's jump straight into the May TBR. Now, previously, what I have done is picked 4. I'm not going to say that that was necessarily super successful, but we're still going to pick 4 and see how we go because today is, look lovelies, I don't know, I think it's the 21st of March. No, it's the 21st of April. 21st of April. Okay, so it's the 21st of April. So I've still got some time to go on my April TBR. So it's okay. It's all right. Or also, because I really want to get myself a gavel, because I've always wanted to have a gavel, you know, because I used to be a lawyer. I've always wanted to sort of hit something. So today I've got my wooden spoon to decide which book once we have a selection of books to choose from. And I'm going to use this to let you know which book we are choosing. Okay. And I noticed it has a bit of a split. I digress. This hairstyle, I'll tell you what, it's throwing me right off and it was not easy to do. I hope you appreciate it, lovelies, because I don't have a lot of hair because I've been sick, my hair's growing back. But it wasn't easy to do, bless those 1950s women. They were doing it themselves, all right? And they weren't hairdressers, not all of them anyway. Okay, the first one is, I'll show you, I haven't read it because I can't read that quick. It says, read a book that you think might make you fall off your seat. Okay, so generally with this one, I would probably say it would be a book that is going to surprise me. Or it could also fall into the category of like a thriller because I like thrills, but I don't like being, like I like to be on the edge of my seat, but I don't like to fall off my seat. All right, so let's go with that. Let's go with the fact that it's a book that I think is going to give me a surprise, like it'll have a bit of a surprise in it, or it's going to be a thriller that's going to make me fall off my seat. The first thriller I can think of, which I think will make me fall off my seat, is, oh gosh, I think it might be Riley Sager, The Only One Left. I've not read a Riley Sager before. And I am a little bit scared to read this book, so potentially I may fall off my seat. Actually, it's making me feel like I'm gonna fall off my seat now, and I don't want that, especially with the hair. Because I'm scared. I'm really scared. So that's the first contender. I'm seriously scared to read this book. I mean, look at it. It's definitely not 1950s friendly, really, is it? Like, it's not 1950s friendly. The next book that I'm thinking of is The Book Club for Troublesome Women. Oh, yeah. Inspo. This one, oh, gosh. I don't even know how I came across this one. I've not seen this anywhere. Anyway, oh, it's 1960s, this one, lovelies, but, you know, what's 10 years, give or take. All I know is, well, I'm not going to read you the whole thing because I'm not a big person that likes to read all the blurbs. This one's massive. I'm not going to read you all that, lovelies. We don't have time for that. We've got to go and make, you know, dinner and things. So not really, because I think it's only like 9 o'clock in the morning. Margaret Ryan never really meant to start a book club or a feminist revolution in her buttoned up suburb. That could be me. I could be in Margaret Ryan's book club because I look like I'm from a button up suburb, don't you reckon? I reckon this is going to have some really interesting things in it. Like the book called The Mad Wife, which started my revolution into the 1950s, inspired housewife books. Love them. Love them. So that book was phenomenal. Meanwhile, I wish I could read that one again and not know the ending. It was crazy. But highly recommend that one. That's why I'm going to include this one, because that one blew my mind, right? Okay, so we've got two. I don't think I have got lots over here, but nothing that I'm thinking of is going to make me fall off my seat. Or maybe The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. One house, two families, three bodies. Okay, just listen to this. It's super short. This had me at hello. In a large house in London, a baby is awake in her cot, well fed and cared for. She is waiting for someone to pick her up. In the kitchen lie three corpses. Close to them is a hastily scrawled note. They've been dead for several days. Now, lovelies, if that baby's been well fed and cared for, someone's been going in and out while those bodies have been on the kitchen floor. That one could make me fall off my seat. I love that cover too. It's got that kind of nice, what's it called? Foil, gilding, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, a twisty and engrossing story. Who's been looking after the baby? Juliet's question. She knew it. Who's been looking after that baby? Yeah, someone's been looking after that baby, lovelies. I tell you what. Right, let's look at about our options first. Okay, we have Riley Sager, the only one left. Makes me feel sick in my stomach already. Scary sick, I've got to read it. Hang on. It's a long one. The Book Club for Troublesome Women. That's me to a T. What's the author? I didn't even tell you. Marie Bostwick. I stumbled across that. I love hidden gems, though, lovelies. That's what my channel is about. Hidden gems. Okay? It's not about reading what everyone else is reading. The Family Upstairs, Lisa Jewell. Personally, I want to read this one and this one. So let's get rid of Riley Sager. That's too scary for right now. Plus, I'm in my 1950s housewife. I don't want to be that scared. This one kind of matches my outfit. But that one, wow. Would it make me fall off my seat? I reckon either one could. Wish I could ask you which one to choose. I've not read a Lisa Jewell before either. And obviously, do you know what? I do want to read Lisa Jewell, but for teaming with the theme, lovelies, we're going to go with this one, even though it's set in the 1960s. Who cares? Let's just ignore that. We're going to team with the theme. If you know Kath and Kim, teaming with the theme. This one has been selected. This is our first one. Okay, now, let's put those just there. It's getting a little bit messy, but it's all right. Oh, have you seen my old singer here as well? I think she's from the 50s too. I swear, past life lovelies in the 50s. I think I've said that before. But yes, also from convicts because I'm in Australia, so definitely no royalty. I've said that before. Stop looking. I did ask you to look. Don't look. I don't reckon I'm related to any royalty. It's definitely convicts. Okay, lovelies, let's choose book 2. But meanwhile, if you're in the 50s, what's your red lipstick? It's a dead giveaway that you've been at the glass. Okay. All right. Number 2. Gosh, these are hard to open. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, it's long. Is that the right way? Oh, what's this one? Oh, I thought it was one to do with my daughter and she's not here. She's at school. But it's not. Choose a book where a character has a job or career you used to have. Ooh. A character. Okay. All right. Well, I used to be a lawyer. And I used to be a hairdresser. So there is obviously no hairdressing. Like, who writes a book about hairdressers? So what we have to think of is a book where there would be a lawyer in it. And quite often there is, really, isn't there? What about J.P. Pomare, who killed the Primrose family? Well, this is not bad. Now, I'm going to read you the back and I'm going to tell you why it relates to me. Okay. So, I'm just going to summarize it. The Primrose family have been killed while they slept. The family's young live-in chef was charged with murder of the family. 17 years later, true crime podcaster Sloan Abbott tracks down prison psychologist T.K. Phillips, a once fierce campaigner for an appeal. As Sloan lures a reluctant T.K. back into the fight, evidence emerges that casts a new light on the Primroses and who might have wanted them dead. Okay, technically, I'm sure there'll be lawyers in this book and that's fine. However, I did do a psychology degree and there's a psychologist in that. There's a prison psychologist. So interesting. Okay. That's choice 1. Oh, this will definitely have a lawyer in it. And this is what I used to do, basically, inheritance games. Not inheritance games, but I was a succession lawyer and I got to watch the craziness of inheritance and families fighting. So this is definitely one, I think. Now, everyone's probably seen this. I'm a little bit late to the game, but I wasn't sure whether I wanted to because of the hype of it. But then I went, no, I'm prepared to give it a go. I'm prepared to give it a go because I'd like to sort of see it. Oh, the stories I could tell, lovelies, honestly. Avery has a plan. Keep her head down, work hard for a better future. Then an eccentric billionaire dies, leaving her almost his entire fortune. And no one, least of all Avery, knows why. Family's going to be right royal annoyed. You know that. That's definitely one. Definitely one. So we've got J.P. Pomare, The Inheritance Games. There's probably lawyers, I would say, in My Husband's Wife. There'd have to be. There'd have to be lawyers involved in that one. I mean, I think everyone's heard about this one, so I won't go into it. But I reckon there'd have to be lawyers in that one. We've got Alice Feeney, My Husband's Wife, the first one, The Inheritance Games. Right up my alley, that's what I did, succession law. Not what I wanted to do, I wanted to do criminal law, but you know, that's another story for another day. Or J.P. Pomare, 17 years later. Now, if we're really going to be serious, I've not been a prison psychologist. However, that would be very exciting. Not exciting, interesting. I don't know what word to call it. It'd be very interesting. Not 100% sure if there's going to be lawyers in that, but I would assume yes. But we know there would be in this one. So we're going to go for The Inheritance Games. We're going to read about what I used to do, about people fighting over people's money. Vultures is the word that I have for that. Disgusting vultures. Right, number 3. Okay, lovelies, let's get the teacup. Right, now, don't want to drop my teacup. All right, pick a book. Pick a book that matches your nails. Pink, 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 always pink. Right, there's only one that I can see here and, oh, actually, no, there's not. There's not. Okay, there's a couple and look, to be honest, there's more over there. But I'm just dealing with this at the moment because this is sort of the TBR that I want to get to, you know, like your priority TBR, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, I did have a look on my other shelf and there is Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I just don't want to start another series, lovelies. I'm going to do a video on the series I'm in the middle of, the ones that, and then also the ones that I've got on my shelf I haven't even started. So I'm just going to leave that. I've got two, okay? Picking Daisies on Sundays, which is not normally me. I'm not normally a contemporary romance person. I don't like it. I just find it so unrealistic. A little bit like fairy tales. I'm over it, mate. 46, don't buy into it anymore. Sorry. But this one, I don't know what it was. This one's I've been interested in reading for a while. I don't know whether it's the cover. I don't know. It looks like maybe a fake boyfriend from what the book's going to say, but I'm not going to read the back because, you know, it's just literally tells you the story and then you may as well not even read it. So I'm not going to read the back. That one, or a little bit there, the JP Palmer one, which is the one I spoke about before. But look, I think if we're going to be realistic, I mean, this one literally, like bang on. So I don't think we have much choice there because I think if we examine the nails and the book, the evidence is all there. Number 3. Let's go with Picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti. I'm not sure. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, lovelies. Sounds Italian, I think. Okay, we've got 3. Let's pick our 4th one. I'm going to dig a bit deeper. I'd really like one where I could go and buy a book. Juliet. Goodness gracious me. All right. Upside down, upside down. Oh! For real? Did you see that? Buy a book off your Amazon wish list. Far out, Brussels sprout. I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to buy. All right, lovelies. Well, I can't believe that. I swear, mate. I'm psychic as. Oi, oi, oi. I'm trying to think. I'm going to have a look. Let me have a look and I'll get back to you. Okay, lovelies. I've had a look at my Amazon wish list. There's actually not a lot on there because I try not to buy through Amazon too much. So I'm going to put these on the screen, the ones that I'm looking at. The Frozen River, I have always been interested in reading. So I'll put them up here, the Frozen River. The Puppet Show, which was recommended by Carly at the Pastel Bookshelf. I'll tag her below. The Anatomy of a Love Story, which is, I think that's the one where there's a girl that, I think she wants to sort of learn to be a doctor and she's, I don't know, examining bodies and things like that. There's that one. And what was the other one? A Night and a Moth? You know that really hyped up one? The Night and the Moth, I think it was. The Night and the Moth. Let me have a look at what we've got here and then we'll decide. I think because we've got a bit of a mixture, haven't we? Which is really quite good, actually. I'm quite happy with that. So we've got contemporary romance, which you will not often see on my channel. The Inheritance Games, historical fiction. Well, look, why don't we go with the Puppet Show and I'll order it today. And because then we've got a thriller and that potentially could make me fall off my seat as well, which would actually fit. What was this one? That probably would have fit that clue a bit better. But anyway, what do you think? Go for that? Because I don't think, I think that's the only one that I would probably want to read the most. That's the one I want to read the most that's on the list. So let's go with that one. Okay, all right. Well, that's it. That's number 4. Obviously, we don't have it here, but we will have it. So we've got the Puppet Show, which I think is by M.W. Craven. Anyway, I'll pop it up here. Or I may have already popped it on the screen, lovelies. Not going to do it again. The Inheritance Games. Now, this is Jennifer Lynn Barnes, that's right, The Inheritance Games, which it says on the back here that there's 4, but I think there's 5 now, isn't there? 5? Not sure. Anyway, really looking forward to this one. The book club for troublesome women. Yeah, that's it, that's me. Okay, so we've got 4 books, lovelies, and well, we will have once Amazon arrive, which won't be until tomorrow, but that's okay. Anyway, that is a really good, I think that's a really good start for my May reading. If you have had fun here today and you're still around, love you to bits. You know, unlike children where you can't have favourites, if you're still here, you are totally my favourite. And because you are my favourite, leave me a love heart. So I know that you stuck around till the end and that you're my favourites, because I can play favourites with viewers and you're my favourites. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video where I am running a free online book club, I will link it below if you'd like to have a look at that one as well. And yeah, if you've had fun and you've enjoyed my little 1950s get up today, then I'd love it if you could give this video a big thumbs up. This channel is a very small channel, so anything that you can do by liking and commenting and subscribing, I would absolutely love. I do have another crafty channel, which I'll link below for you if you're into craft and you'd like to see more of me than you already do. Then jump on over there and you can see more of me there. Otherwise, lovelies, in the meantime, I will see you very soon and we will be chatting about my April wrap up. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.